Children, welcome back to your online classes. We were studying lesson number 10, Force, Work and Energy. In the previous sessions, we have discussed about force, about the impacts or effects of force. We have also discussed about different kinds of forces. So, what is force? A force is a pull or push that acts on an object. Repeat with me, children. What is force? A force is a pull or push that acts on an object. In this lesson, we have also discussed about different types of forces. We will learn about force and work, simple machines in detail about different kinds of energy. Now we have discussed about different types of forces. So can you tell me the type of force that resists change in shape of an object and makes the object come back to its original state? Yes, that is elastic force. Now muscular force, children, let us take a quick recap about different types of forces. Muscular force, when your force is applied by your muscles, the muscles of your hand or leg, that is called as muscular force. For example, we require muscular force for opening or closing a door, to pedal a bicycle. Now, gravitational force. Gravitational, in general, gravitation means attraction. Every single object in the universe attracts objects which are closer to it, to all the objects, right? And when this force of attraction is exerted by Earth, we call it gravitational pull of Earth. Frictional force, children. Friction acts when two surfaces come in contact with each other. Friction always works in the direction opposite to movement. Rough surfaces make more friction than smooth surfaces. Elastic force we have already discussed right now. Mechanical force, when it comes in contact with something, it changes its state of rest or motion. For example, if something is moving, it will come to stop. It will stop moving. And if something is in the state of rest, it will start moving. So, mechanical force, when acts on an object, it changes its state of rest or motion. Now, can you tell me which type of force is shown in this picture? Yes, this is muscular force. As you can see that the picture depicts everywhere the muscles are used for doing the work. So that is what this is. Here it is muscles of leg, and in other three places it is the muscles of hand which is doing the work. So this is muscular force, right? And this is the picture of which force, children? Yes, this is the picture of gravitational force, because the apple is coming down towards the earth because of the gravitational pull of earth, which attracts everything towards itself. Now we are going to discuss about force and work. When force is applied, work is said to be done. Work is done only when a force moves an object. When you push, lift or throw an object, you are doing work, right? For example, when you are writing, then also you are doing some work. Work is done whenever a force moves something over a distance. You have to apply force to do work. Now understand one thing, children. For example, you have to move one bench outside your classroom, and you have to on another time you have to move 10 benches outside your classroom. Now tell me which one will require more energy. Obviously, when you have to move 10 benches outside your classroom, you will require more energy. So, for doing less work, less force is required. For doing more work, more force is required, right? For example, as we have discussed, for moving one bench, less force is required. For doing moving 10 benches, more force is required. And also you will require more energy, right? We will go discuss about energy in detail later in this chapter. Now you can see the picture, children. In this picture, the men are carrying two carts, right? Now this cart is empty and this cart is full, right? So obviously this first cart is light and the second one is heavy. And as the second one is heavy, can you see the man tired and exhausted because he is applying more force, right? Because he has to do more work. So what is the relation between force and work? For doing more work, more force is required. For doing less work, less force is required. Right? Now, in this picture, what is this picture showing, children? Yes, there are so many machines in this picture, like vacuum cleaner, computer, television, car, tablet, crane, etc. We are surrounded by machines around us. We have so many machines around us. And why do we use the machines? What is the use of machines? Can you tell me? Yes, they make our work easier and they do it faster than us, right? For example, if you have to wash the clothes with your hands and comparatively, when you do it in the washing machine, it will take lesser time and efforts. So what do machines do? They save our efforts and time. We are surrounded by machines everywhere. What do the machines do? The machines help us to do work. Different machines help us in doing different kind of work. For example, a sewing machine helps us to stitch clothes. A washing machine helps us to wash clothes more easily and faster. Smaller machines like tweezers, knives and scissors make our job easier, right? We have so many machines, and what is the use of machines? They make our work easier and faster, right? Now there are types of machines. Are all the machines same? No, not at all. So what are the types of machines? There are two types of machines, children: simple machines and complex machines. All the electronic items, the machineries that we see around us, that we are surrounded with, like computer, fan, television, washing machine, all are complex machines. Now you will ask, what is a complex machine and what is a simple machine? So let us see. Machines made of very few parts are called simple machines. Repeat with me, children. Machines made of very few parts are called simple machines. Example: knife, scissors, tweezers. Now, complex machines. Machines made of many parts are called complex machines, because if you will see, if you'll open that, or if you see it somewhere in a mechanic's place or where these machines get repaired, you'll see so many parts in there, inside there. That's why they are called complex. Complex means made of so many parts. So What are complex machines? Repeat with me. Machines made of many parts are called complex machines. Example, sewing machine, washing machine, fan, mixer, television, etc. So, children, today we discussed about machines, right? About simple machines, about complex machines, about how do we require machines, how do machines help us, right? We also revised about various types of forces. We discussed about force and work. What is the relationship between force and work? And what is that? For doing more work, more force is required. For doing less work, less force is required. Now, it's time to get homework. What is today's homework? Children, I have already told you, you have to read the lesson. After every session, at least whatever we have discussed in this session, you have to read it. So, today's homework is you will read till now whatever we have discussed in this lesson. Okay? So, I'm going to end this session here. I hope you enjoyed the session. Sairam.